In a world full of noise, the billionaires? They've mastered one superpower most people ignore: focus. While the rest of the world drowns in distractions, they rise, not because they work more hours, but because they guard their attention like gold. Today on the Luxe Insider, we dive into the hidden power of focus and why avoiding distractions might be the one thing that made billionaires billionaires. Billionaires treat focus as their ultimate advantage. In a world where everyone is constantly distracted by notifications, updates, and information overload, their ability to zoom in on what truly matters gives them a major edge. They don't just work hard, they work with precision. Focus isn't just a habit for them, it's a mindset, a tool, and a competitive weapon. Instead of multitasking and juggling 100 things at once, they commit deeply to one mission at a time. They understand that true progress comes from intensity, not from scattering attention across countless unfinished tasks. This depth of focus allows them to master problems, make sharper decisions, and create lasting impact where others are stuck in shallow work. While the average person may jump from one distraction to another, billionaires build systems that protect their time and guard their attention fiercely. They structure their day to prioritize focus blocks, eliminate time wasters, and concentrate energy only on activities that drive results. Every hour of their day is designed to maximize clarity and output. Ultimately, focus is what turns their vision into execution. Anyone can have a good idea, but staying focused long enough to bring that idea to life, that's where billionaires win. Their success isn't built on doing more, but on doing fewer things exceptionally well. Billionaires don't just manage distractions, they eliminate them without hesitation. They know that every unnecessary notification, meeting, or interruption chips away at their ability to think clearly and execute powerfully. That's why they build strict filters around their time and attention. If something doesn't add value or move them closer to their goal, it gets cut out. This ruthless mindset isn't about being cold. It's about being clear and intentional. Billionaires say no more often than they say yes. They avoid people who drain their energy, skip meetings that could have been emails, and don't let their days be hijacked by other people's agendas. Their time is protected like a fortress, not because they're too busy, but because they're too focused. They also understand how addictive modern technology can be, and they fight back with boundaries: phone on silent, social media limited, no mindless scrolling during work hours. Many even delegate digital distractions to assistants or automate low-level decisions so they can stay locked in on what really matters. In the end, this discipline creates freedom. By ruthlessly eliminating distractions, billionaires create space for high-level thinking, creativity, and strategic execution. They don't just work harder, they work smarter because their attention is fully in their control. Billionaires don't start their day wondering what to do. They already know their top priorities. Every action, decision, and conversation is guided by a clear sense of direction. This mental clarity eliminates the chaos and indecision that slow most people down. When the mind is focused on what matters most, energy flows where it's needed most. They typically set 1 to 3 high-impact goals at a time, not 20. This allows them to channel their focus deeply into the tasks that actually move the needle. Instead of getting lost in business or trying to do everything, they zoom in on the few things that create real results. It's not about doing more, but about doing the right things with intention. With priorities clearly defined, billionaires also avoid decision fatigue. They don't waste time second-guessing or switching between tasks. Their calendars, teams, and daily routines are built around their priorities. Everything else is minimized or delegated. This gives them a calm, focused mental state that's rare in today's hyperactive world. In short, clear priorities give billionaires a clear mind, and a clear mind makes powerful moves. They don't let their goals get buried under distractions. Instead, they lift their goals above the noise and build everything around them. Billionaires are extremely protective of their time. They understand that time is the one asset you can never get back, so they don't let other people control it. Whether it's random meetings, unnecessary calls, or last-minute requests, they have clear boundaries to prevent others from hijacking their schedule. Their calendar reflects their goals, not someone else's agenda. They're not afraid to say no. In fact, they say it often. While most people try to be polite or avoid conflict, billionaires prioritize their mission over pleasing others. They won't attend a meeting unless there's a clear purpose. They won't respond to every email. They won't let guilt or obligation derail their focus. Their time is by invitation only. This doesn't mean they're unavailable or arrogant. In fact, they're often generous, but on their terms. They know when to give their time and when to guard it. They use assistants, gatekeepers, or scheduling systems to ensure every minute is spent intentionally. Every yes is deliberate because they know every yes is also a no to something else. By refusing to let others dictate their time, billionaires keep their attention locked on what matters most. They're in control, not reactive, not scattered, not overwhelmed. And that's exactly how they stay ahead of the curve. Billionaires know that environment shapes behavior. That's why they don't leave their surroundings to chance. They intentionally design spaces that support focus, clarity, and performance. Whether it's a minimalist office, a private thinking room, or a phone-free zone, everything around them is built to eliminate distractions and boost productivity. They reduce clutter, both physically and mentally. A clean desk reflects a clean mind. They remove anything that doesn't serve a purpose. Unnecessary apps, noise, even certain people, so they can concentrate fully on the task at hand. Their space becomes a tool for focus, not a source of noise. Many also set up time-based environments, certain rooms for deep work, certain hours for meetings, and others for recovery or ideation. By associating specific spaces with specific activities, their brains enter the right mode faster. This strategic use of space and time allows them to get into flow state more efficiently than most. In short, they don't rely on willpower to stay focused. They engineer their surroundings to make focus automatic. While most people fight against distractions, billionaires design their world so distractions never show up in the first place. Billionaires understand that focus is essential for strategic thinking. Unlike most people who juggle tasks throughout the day, billionaires carve out time for deep thinking. They don't just react to the day's demands. They step back, reflect, and use focused time to think long-term, analyze trends, and craft powerful strategies. This ability to think strategically comes from clear, uninterrupted thinking. They block off significant chunks of time to reflect, brainstorm, and anticipate future challenges. In these moments of deep focus, they're not distracted by emails or calls. Instead, they're envisioning the future, making decisions based on big-picture insights that others miss when they're caught in the noise. Billionaires also focus on the why and how, not just the what. They ask themselves important questions that lead to breakthrough innovations and new opportunities. With focused strategic thinking, they can see patterns others can't and act decisively, even in uncertain times. This clarity in thought is what allows them to stay ahead of their competitors. Ultimately, their success is rooted in their ability to synthesize information and make bold decisions in moments of clarity. Billionaires don't waste time on reactive thinking. They use their focus to craft the future they want to create, making decisions with long-term vision and purpose. Billionaires understand that momentum is everything. Once they've built a flow state, where productivity and creativity are at their peak, the last thing they want is an interruption. Distractions break that rhythm and can take hours to regain. That's why they guard their time so carefully. To them, distractions are more than just a nuisance. They are productivity killers. When you're focused, each task builds on the last, creating a continuous cycle of progress. A small distraction, even if it's just a notification or a quick meeting, can derail this cycle. For billionaires, protecting momentum is essential for success. They avoid the small, unimportant tasks that can slow them down, focusing only on the actions that drive their biggest goals forward. This is why they often use time-blocking techniques and limit their availability. Every time a distraction enters the picture, it slows them down, and that lost time cannot be regained. By removing distractions, billionaires keep their energy focused on high-leverage activities that move the needle, ensuring that they remain on track towards their biggest aspirations. In essence, billionaires recognize that keeping momentum is how big breakthroughs happen. They don't let anything break their flow. They've mastered the art of focus, and by avoiding distractions, they continually build on their success, fast and efficiently. Billionaires know that focus is the key to moving quickly. While many people get bogged down by distractions, endless decisions, and busy work, billionaires streamline their actions by staying laser-focused on their core objectives. They don't waste time on tasks that don't matter, and as a result, they accomplish more in less time. Their ability to stay focused allows them to move faster than others who are constantly juggling. This speed comes from eliminating unnecessary decisions and distractions. With a clear focus on their priorities, billionaires can execute quickly, adapting to changes and pivoting when needed without being paralyzed by choice. Instead of spending time figuring out what to do next, they've already made decisions about what's important and how to tackle it, so they act without hesitation. Billionaires also create systems that make execution faster. They invest in technology, delegate tasks to experts, and streamline operations to reduce friction. By doing so, they're able to keep their attention on the big picture while their systems and teams handle the details. This combination of focus and efficient systems allows them to stay ahead of the competition and move at a pace others can't keep up with. In the end, focus doesn't just help billionaires achieve more. It accelerates their progress toward their goals. While others might be caught in the weeds, they maintain speed by focusing on the few things that matter most. They're not in a rush, they're just moving with purpose, speed, and precision. Billionaires understand that quality always trumps quantity. While most people try to accomplish as many tasks as possible, billionaires focus on doing fewer things, but doing them exceptionally well. They know that success doesn't come from checking off an endless to-do list, but from delivering results that truly move the needle. This mindset allows them to maximize their impact without spreading themselves too thin. By focusing on high-leverage activities, billionaires ensure that the work they do is both strategic and meaningful. Whether it's making high-level business decisions, creating innovative products, or building relationships, they aim to excel in everything they touch. This pursuit of excellence is what sets them apart from those who are satisfied with mediocrity or quick wins. They also understand the importance of refinement. Billionaires are not just looking for good results. They are continuously improving their output. Whether it's honing a skill, enhancing a product, or evolving a business strategy, they prioritize creating world-class work. Their commitment to quality makes them the best in their fields, and it's one of the reasons they stay on top. In the end, valuing quality over quantity allows billionaires to build long-term value. While others may burn out chasing short-term gains, they focus on the lasting impact they can create. This focus on doing fewer things with excellence is what ultimately leads to sustained success and the ability to leave a lasting legacy. Billionaires know that focus is the bridge between vision and reality. They start with a clear vision of what they want to achieve, and then they use focus as the tool that turns that vision into tangible results. Instead of getting sidetracked by irrelevant opportunities or distractions, they maintain a laser-sharp focus on their long-term goals, breaking them down into actionable steps. Their ability to focus allows them to stay relentless in pursuing their vision, even when challenges arise. They understand that turning a dream into reality requires hard work, consistency, and the ability to stay on track despite obstacles. Focus provides them with the perseverance needed to overcome setbacks and keep moving forward, even when the path is not easy. This commitment to focus also allows billionaires to make better decisions. They are able to prioritize their resources, energy, and time on the areas that will have the biggest impact on their vision. By staying focused on the essentials, they avoid spreading themselves too thin and can make clear, strategic moves that lead to significant progress. In the end, focus is what allows billionaires to create a legacy. Their ability to keep their attention on their goals and steadily work towards them without being swayed by distractions is what ultimately transforms their vision into reality. Focus doesn't just help them achieve success. It turns their dreams into a lasting impact on the world. In a distracted world, the most focused person wins. You don't need 10 hours a day. You need 2 to 3 hours of distraction-free, high-quality focus, consistently. That's how billionaires create empires. That's how you can start your journey today. If this video inspired you, don't scroll to the next dopamine hit. Instead, comment, "I choose focus." Subscribe to the Luxe Insider, where we unlock the wealth mindset that billionaires don't talk about, but live by.